deciding for England right now. I wonder, like,
I'm winning 1-0 by the way against Monaco.
oh, big dubs. Let me come back on this soon. What was I gonna say? Who's English right wingers right now? Saka,
English right wingers right now. Jaden.
Saka, Jaden. Yeah, that's some competition. Even Sterling can play out there. Who else can play out there? I think those are the only
Guess
three
Rashford
ones
could do
really.
a shift. Foden could do a shift there.
Yeah, Foden, Rashford. Yeah, but it's not preferred. But yeah, I guess. I don't know if
Oh,
Cho's
Olivia Block.
already doing stuff at 16, 17. Maybe
No
if he
space.
blows. Maybe.
Ref.
What? But let me think about French right wingers is what? Griezmann, Dembele,
Koma.
Coman, yeah. Coman.
Koma. That's how you say it. Koma.
Bro, your
Oh,
English is
Tishan
okay.
Bembe! Yes!
Hmm.
Oh, for fuck's
He said,
sake.
get the fuck away from me. Look at all the space he's got. 80th minute. Who scored for you?
Fuck, this is maybe Perez. Off an Arab Qatari assist. Casual big man play.
Do you love to see it?
Oh yeah, and Duran's back for this game, thank fuck. Oh, Ben Yedder's off the pitch, yes! Yes! Touchdown. Oh, what a touch, Tito. Fuck! I'm so finished, I'm so finished, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tilo! Tilo's done enough. Ref, you're not gonna give me advantage?
Like, and the fuck?
Well done on Duran! That's my boy! Alright, I'm gonna make a substitution. Maiga off, Senton's on. Let me do that. Yep. Well done, Maiga. Great. Game you've had. Oh, what ball? Someone has to try bust a gut to get to that ball, bro. Oh, Arakatari could have scored a goal, by the way.
But
Great crossing by Marcal Jr. and it found his head, he hit the post.
tough. Come on, guys, can we get a goal?
Back post!
Marco. I want to see AK's first goal in the league. I already know it's going to be a turn and shoot. It's not going to be anything special. Oh, Gelson's. Oh.
Lads, I've lost conclusion.
Let me see the goal on the highlights.
Oh. Yes! 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 Clean sheet against Monaco!
Wow.
Perez the second. Okay, let me show you. Oh, let me show you the Arab Qatari miss. This is so unlucky.
Oh! We sub on Bobicon and he gets the winner.
He should be bagging that, but it's unlucky.
Oh. Oh, he started today.
Yeah, he started today because Luke Remy's on pure down. Think I'm playing that bullshit? Look, we beat their like one touch play and then bow play our own one touch and then Perez opens up his body.
Lovely.
You see the goal yet?
Yeah. 1-2 finesse from Perez.
Mwah, magnificent. Magnificent. What a win. Rennes won 4-0 against Dijon.
Mateus couldn't hit the target. He
PSG
dreamed of it.
have lost 2 games this season. What the fuck? They're actually losing games. Oh, this is kind of mad. Why is Brest doing well this season? Yo. Oh yeah, RT Lens are doing shit because they lost their keeper Farinez. Montpellier. Tishan Bembe's role changed. He's a star player. Jeez, Nia's back. Oh, Max Cruz. Cruz could be a shout.
Capel hit both posts. Tough. And then here's the goal from Bobicon. Wow, Capel came on and changed the game, has to be said. I hate to say it. What a finish from Bobicon. Wow. Control, turns around.
Yo!
Finesses that. Beans.
You're looking quite sick. I don't need a left back. I got one of the best in the game.
Petzela. Mia.
Got Montpellier.
Haha. Arav, I could come bloody third, mate. I'm only 6 points off it. Come on. At the same time, I'm only 3 points off 11th. So.
Oh fuck.
3 points off 11. 3 points off 4th. Yeah, my stream's back up.
I'm tired of this bullshit, man. Kept a fucking clean sheet, though.
Yeah, we're gonna coach mode against Dijon as well.
Nah, I'm gassed. I kept a clean sheet and it was against Monaco.
My days is LaCroix gonna go to China for the money at the age of 16. I don't think he will.
I honestly think you should, but that's my opinion, though.
Oh yeah, I wonder what could be driving that opinion.
I mean, he's not even that good. Okay, Mate Maric is going to play his first ever game for the club, by the way. I'm just playing a couple youth players, it's not like they start.
Mate Maric. Yeah, basically youth FC, mate. What are you talking about?
He played he got captaincy trait, track back, pinpoint crossing, one touch pass, long range shoot.
Arav, I have decided that
76
it's time to just Demissy starts at left mid and Dumbia comes back in, because Dumbia is a class left back, has to be said.
Well, the Capel just changed our game.
Oh yeah, no, when he came on there for like 2 seconds, yeah, and that was on coach mode. Let's remember, like, coach mode can make fucking Nianzi look like a good defender. Fucking scout.
I bet you Nianzi's class as well.
Oh yeah, I usually do play him in the coach mode games just to give him, you know, it's in the contract. I have to play him a certain amount of games as he's at my club. But show me about it. He's not even played any more than giving him up.
I'm actually gonna cry. Life must be easy for brown boys. That was funny. That was funny. Life must be easy for brown boys. No.
Oh, I saw that one. That was actually so accurate though.
Yeah, I'm none of them.
You're none of what?
Clearly I need to level up. I'm none of what that person said, like...
You fit in every aspect of that.
Sorry? Life must be so hard. Wake up, reply with good morning to 7 girls. Never do that.
Oh, okay.
Your perm.
No, but you okay, first of all, you have to, yes, you do have to change. You have to change.
I don't wear this chain anymore, but anyway. And complain that you get no bitches. Okay, maybe that one.
Yeah, that one as well, exactly.
It's like 2 out of 5.
What she said there was like 90% of brown boys, though.
Yeah. That's why I said I clearly need to level up. Oh my god, big chance! Watch that goal and don't tell me that is a level above any other team!
Bow! And the dirt is gone. It's that man again.
Did you see the
Perez
like pass from
seconds.
Bembe on his left foot? Brilliant. And then Nian, sorry, not Nian.
Doesn't really clock in the pass.
Leia
Can't
got the
lie.
ball.
That's what she said. Oh, the back heel. Oh, that's cheeky. That's cheeky, that is.
And then, bro, he that caught like a pass like tiki taka.
Hey,
Oh wait, no, you're back now. Can I show you my TikTok? My not TikTok. My edits I made.
Yeah. Done by their backstabber.
I made two. There, that's one. And that's the second. Go watch them right now.
Like proper walks. You drop some reacting first.
Get burst. I might dig of this deep.
Hey.
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
Henny on Henny.
Hey.
Drip that make the pump wetter.
Whatever.
I tried to it on shh. Be the speaker like yo.
Alexa.
I need some Henny. Etna.
Yeah,
if I let her. Do you know how crazy that is? Let her. I'm gonna eat up this D if I let her. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I clacked in the mud.
Crazy.
Leia turns his man. Couldn't get us off. Bit weakly. Bit of a weakling. Well, it's great news because Leeds are doing shit. They're 15th. So we get our chance.
We get Europe, yeah, but
we get our
that's
European
where they
football.
For me as well, bro. That's where they finished for me. So I still wasn't allowed to go, and I finished like 8th.
Well, yeah, you're 8th. That's why. You know what I mean? You're a fucking bum. I'm a fucking goat. Do you get it? There's a difference there.
So you lost all derbies this year.
There's levels to this fucking shit, mate.
Big chance. Okay, so I pressed circle so two people would actually like get onto him, but no, they didn't want to. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, cool. Same number.
What finish? Harman. Jermaine.
Wednesday if I'm Sunday next week.
Who's asked you that bloody question?
One of my mates. Yeah, go watch the TikToks right now.
I think I saved them in chat now.
Hey ref, that's a bit mad. Like that should be a yellow. Thank you. Nat Phillips down the line, puts it in the box. Okay, that's Mate Maric, here he is, the youngster.
I need fucking 18. Tissue, Arav. I need fucking tissue, Arav. Arav, I need fucking tissue.
I don't fucking care about your fucking tissue. Shut the fuck up and fucking find the tissue. Fucking idiot.
Dave concert's not happening though.
Oh, why is she so sad? They couldn't be any worse. Fuck.
Fucky, Wake, LaCroix misses. Yeah, give me a sec.
I don't wanna know the truth.
Yeah, bust my son average, yeah, my orbit average. Rapping it.
I might go retarded shit. Really cool, I'm dashing it.
Hey.
I'm gonna go 30 on 30 on 30. In the streets, I'm way too sturdy.
Hey, do you watch the GTA roleplays?
Nope.
Neither do I. Make us addicted.
Cocomelon.
Cocomelon.
Boom! Yeah? Oh man, just give me like 2 minutes. I spell like a mixtape catch it you
The Japan. Now cause that brace face. Token. Now I sound like a child face. I always get that line fucking wrong. And you always get it right.
Why?
To it. Yay, I'm 1-0 down to a free kick goal.
Big chance. Oh!
Losing to Dijon, hit the quad. Perez is so overrated, man. What dead baller. Look, I do love a bit of Perez. I love how he's got a bit of everything to his game. Finishing.
Huh?
I said I love how he's got a bit of everything to his game.
Yep.
Physicality, finishing, finesse, passing.
Yeah. Bro's a Van Dijk of the forwards. I'll be back. 1 sec.
Okay.
Look,
Yeah.
you're literally losing to mustard. You are losing to mustard.
I know, bro. But she's always called me Dijon, so I thought I'd get some Dijon mustard.
Girl, I wanna know the truth. Will you be alright? Okay, they just tried the they tried the kickoff glitch on me. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, Pez. Oh, Sanchez, I don't know what you're doing, but oh no, shit. I deserve it. I deserve to concede big chance.
There we go. Alois scores. Oh, Jermaine. Yeah, and he does score. Okay, that's painful to watch. What was the need, Arif? What was the need? Tilo as well. Ah, Tilo, man. I usually expect nothing but class from you. That was not class.
Who's your favourite free player from Mets? And I'll say my favourite free from yours.
In this order: Tishambembe, Perez, and Tishambembe, Perez, and I do love a bit of Tilo, to be honest. He's just his class. I really do want you to keep him. So yeah, those two. Your favourite free on Jer players?
Perez is about to get his hat trick. No, he's not.
Your favourite 3 on Jer players?
Gotta be first, has to be Capelli. No, it's okay. First. I do love a little bit of Cho. Second is the pro. Third is the neo-Nazi now. Now third is definitely Alois. I think he's a baller.
Super underrated. To clarify, I can keep him. After we had that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Lovely. Don't even want to sign Saka. He's 29, but I could play with this kid till he's 35, man. He's got it all. He's got it all, Earth. But Balkan will be coming over for you.
Wow, my snap is popping right now. What the hell?
My snap is popping, dude.
I got like 15 messages I need to reply to, and it's been in the last 25 minutes. Oh my god, that's such positives. And guess what? They're mostly for boys. No! Fuck's sake. I'm me about the day concept right.
Why you lie? It's not July. Oh my days!
Nah,
I've got to watch
shot.
that double save. I think Patel has just made the most insane double save. It looked like it anyway. Fucking little green dot of himself. I think he just saved a goal that basically should have been a... Oh, I've got to go see that for myself.
I got to see that too.
Jesus Christ.
No.
That looked insane. Come on. Mahmoud Ali. Mahmoud Ali. Full guinea. Full guinea. Mahmoud. Bobby-Con. Bobby-Con. See! He's done it again off the bench. Bobby-Con. Back-to-back games. Bring him off the bench and he wins the game. What the fuck? That finish is insane. This kid's a fucking beast.
Oh, Tilo's been put on his ass. Okay, yep, no he hasn't. Okay, cool.
Tilo getting fucked twice. No, he did get put on, not his ass, okay, not his ass. His ankles just got snapped. Let's go, boys, we win. Come back from 1-0 down. Let's see this initial chance for LaCroix. It looked like a header. Out to her, no post. Oh no, you went for the bicey. Nice.
I'm gonna kill myself. Big chance, bro. Oh my god!
He's gone round your keeps and he hasn't shot. Yeah, he's gone for the pass. Yeah, that's really smart, isn't it? And Nat Phillips is a beast. What? On like open goal? Just didn't want to shoot? Oh, this game is so dumb. Even the AI is just dumb. Oh yeah, that goal's a free kick. How cheesy. Imagine scoring free kicks. LaCroix. Let's see this shot. In the 40th minute. Looking out for that Patel double save. Could have won a bloody game. Bloody game? Not bloody game.
Get a corner, last chance of the half to make it 3-2. Oh, Nian! Oh! Big chance!
Full game, he gave it to Alawi. And he absolutely let one loose. Good finish. Oh, off the bar! Who was that?
Later. At half time, I have dinner, so I want to see this double save and then I'll go for dinner.
Oh, yeah. So,
I don't really just let one off.
I think this is it here. This is where it look. Yeah, it's this. Oh my days. Oh, that's why. Okay. It's not as crazy.
Let's see. Okay, it's not as crazy, I guess. But let's see. The great save for the first. Oh,
yeah.
It looked way better.
Exactly, because he went for the chip. I thought it was a normal shot.
I thought it was a normal like shot. Oh, okay.
And Cho gives it to Bobby-Con, and he just decides to slap it.
Bye.
Bye. I said pull up with that. It's you know, right? So you get that.
Say, so I get that.
I'm like, yeah, fuck everybody. I can't trust nobody. Can't vibe into no party. Bitch, pull up with that. Party is pull up with that. It's a.
Saka going on. the ball gets cleared out by Cedric. There's Janel's shot. You got it certainly onside then, and I believe second time round shouldn't be too difficult to give the goal, should it, to the away side? So Brentford are going to get on the score sheet. Goal for Brentford, a goal for Norgard again against Arsenal.
That's not good. The right wing spotters have suffered too many casualties to carry on. Yeah, apparently most of them were wiped out by a Titan ambush. I don't know how it happened, but it was bad. Sons of bitches were lightning fast. The spotters didn't have time to react. Them off, but that means now. Talk about
Douglas Luiz.
Could she have let the Titans here?
Familiar, able to juggle to find Sarah, who does likewise. Now Dennis in a lot of room, and he's been found. Josh King in support. Dennis takes it on, and on! It required a terrific start from Martinez to bail Aston Villa out.
Once he steps inside onto his favourite right foot, you back him, you fancy him. Martinez reads it, he knows where he's putting it, he goes early. Needs to go early because he hits it that well.
Buendia. Ramsey might take it on. Well, he has shown in recent weeks he is more than capable of coming up with something special for Aston Villa.
Bombing on from midfield is his thing. Thinking the strike, there's no real control over it.
Coutinho. Douglas Luiz. Just didn't quite control, and it opened up now for Watford. For King. Supported by Sissoko, who charges onto it. Finds the wrong side of the net. Dennis wonders why the cross didn't come. Aston Villa were relieved it didn't end in a goal.
That's a poor shot from a great break.
Digne just couldn't quite bend enough from his point of view. Tries to help it in towards Watkins. Cathcart just got there ahead of Foster. Coutinho into his stride. Very nearly into the back of the net. It just wouldn't quite dip enough for him.
As for Ben Foster thinks he's bending it away to his left-hand side, he switches it up.
Dennis joining him in attack. Might look instead for Sarr. Supported by Familia. He manages to dig it across. And Emmanuel Dennis is there on the spot for Watford. A goal to potentially kick-start a campaign. He has been their man this season, and that could be a crucial goal. Dennis. Sarr. In towards King. Once again, Martinez keeps Aston Villa alive in the game.
He's remonstrating with his teammates because he knows it's another big save.
Pull your hood all the way over so it covers you. She won't try to kill you if she can't see your face. If she's looking for someone specific, she won't mow us down unless she knows for sure.
Look, you're so late.
Huh?
You're so late to the Attack on Titans wave. Why? It was popping so hard. I remember you were just always never on it. Go port, nigga. I'm not doing anything there. Why can't I have my foot there?
It's just annoying.
I'm not making. No.
Up in my
It's a
face
nice
and
position. It's a nice position. Relax.
No, it's not a nice position for me though. It's my bed. I don't like having your foot up in my face.
Huh? Just watch your thing, bro. I want you able
No, I
to.
can still see it, and then also it brings a smell. So,
It doesn't bring a smell.
yes, it does.
You're chatting.
The
Yeah.
foot is the most sweaty part of the body. It's going to stay.
Oh, you love that fact, don't you?
Yes.
Did you know
Yeah.
that?
Ah.
Did you know that you can bite through your finger
Oh.
just as easily as you can bite through a carrot, Mehka?
I never knew that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, well, now you know. Sometimes I feel like our schools, we are the same. People change, go far. I can't stand them. Chilling with them under.
As far as she knows, any one of us can be here underneath this getup. That's actually kind of an encouraging thought. Hey, you never know, maybe we'll get lucky and she'll be nearsighted to boot. Not gonna lie, the way you clung to Aaron like a security flight all the time used to really creep me out. But I always knew you were brilliant. Thank you. Not exactly sure how to take that, but thanks. Okay, guys, like we discussed. Lure her away from the others so they have a chance to get out of here. Keep her on our trail for as long as possible. Give the rest of them plenty of time. Slicing her on Kelly's tendon should do the trick, I think. Nothing crazy. She's what Armin says. We need her alive. She's aware of her soft spot, so she'll defend it. No run-of-the-mill knife in this room. Killing her is out of the question. Well, one thing we're normal people anyway, so let's just focus on keeping her distracted. When the time comes, maybe they can take her down.
Mehka,
Yeah.
can you go next door now?
Oh yeah. You can.
Wait, last but not least. Actually, nothing. Okay, wait, can you find one? Where's one of the charger heads? Oh, I think that's actually here, look.
You don't even need a charger.
What?
But
Yes.
you know you can't just use the PS4 one.
Be quiet, mate. Don't know what you're talking about, lad, do you? Don't even know what you're talking about. Oh shit, 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 shit.
Bluetooth mode. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
He gets the ball, Varane's 5 yards away.
I see this going about here, and to a point where the Man United thing, right? Like, I look at it and I see so many more problems than just putting Declan Rice in that team.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you do as well, but like, it's almost to a point where they're a mess though. They're not even like, and it's weird, I've never sort of started a season looking at a club thinking, I see this going about here, and been so wrong. Like, I feel like we were all fairly wrong about Man United. Like, I know some people knew the underlying issues of Maguire and whatever, but God, it's shocking what happened this season.
Can I defend Maguire for a second? Because
you could do it better than he could.
Please don't. Please defend. Please defend. The only
We've
block
already
he makes is
listened
on
to
Twitter, bro, because you
seriously.
can't take people's opinions of him. He's spineless. He's captain of Manchester United, and I don't want to do it because who I'm talking about are some great players. But I've grown up on the Robos, Cantonas, Keanes, and then you get this chump coming in. Yeah, he makes a mistake every week, and then after the game, it's we need to do this and we need to do that. How about take some responsibility, bro? And he's not the only problem at Manchester United. But when that's your captain, when you look onto the pitch for leadership, when you look onto the pitch for someone to take the game by the balls and to just demand something more from their players, and you've got him looking like he feels sorry for himself. Yesterday, every time he got on the ball, he looked shit scared. Someone runs at him, he looks shit scared. He passes the ball, he has to think about it 3, 4, 5 times before he does it. He's not a Manchester United player. He never will be. He thinks he's playing for Burnley at times. It's like, bro, do you want to be on his 6-yard box just heading balls? The ball will come to his chest, and you know what he'll do? He'll bend down and head it out.
It's embarrassing.
Have it. What are you doing, bro?
It's one of the most embarrassing transfers of all time.
Bring the ball down in your chest. Like, what are you doing?
So we'll give the
Frank Billy.
over to you.
There's no defence, bro. Just please don't.
Whoa.
So the case has been laid out.
Let him talk. Let the man talk.
No doubt he's playing badly, but as are a lot of players.
No diggity, no doubt. I promise you.
Very bad. Thanks, Jim. What I would say is the captaincy's killing it, and playing for Man United. Before we went on there, talk about the pressure. That is a huge part of it. But if you put him in that, say, Liverpool side, yes, he might struggle on the counter attack and in transition because his agility is not the one,
Which is terrible because that's exactly how we need him to play. But
but also that Liverpool team has Fabinho in front of him, who goes and puts out fires all the time, and the bulk of the game is played in the opposition's half, and he could be better. He could be better with the ball if he had better players in front of him, and he could be better defensively. He wouldn't be as exposed as much as.
I think he'd do well at Liverpool.
Look at the. Wait, let me finish off.
Cool.
So, say with like the Brozier thing yesterday, he looks horrific, and his confidence is like rock bottom right now. But he's also getting dragged out of position, just like Varane, who is a better centre back, absolutely. But Varane's getting dragged out of position for that goal as well, because the whole team, the pattern of the whole team, the personnel of the whole team is all over the place. So yes, he's terrible at the moment. But he's not the one. He's not the only one. That's my only problem.
Also, watch
he's getting scapegoated so heavy.
Luke Shaw is a shambles, yeah. And
Okay.
look, Harry Maguire's not a scapegoat because ultimately he deserves to be treated like this when you're Man United captain. You sign for the club.
He's killing him.
You need to be treated to these standards. But also, this. How can I? All right, there's an example yesterday in the game. Yeah, he gets the ball. Varane's 5 yards away from him to his right, so square on. David De Gea's behind him. Most of our players are upfield. Instead of taking the ball down and passing it to his fullback or passing it forward, he makes a slow 5-yard pass to Varane, and then he doesn't move his body yet. He doesn't make any more space. He stays close to him. Varane has to then pass the ball back to De Gea. It takes 2 players to press us in that position. All they have to do is close us down quickly, and that all comes from him. It looked like De Gea made a mistake, but it all came from Maguire making a stupid pass that didn't need to be made. And he's a defender that wants to be on the 12-yard, 18-yard line. He can't play for Liverpool, bro. Because when you play for Liverpool, you have to be 30, 40 yards out of your goal.
Yeah.
So as soon as the ball comes and you've got to defend, you've got to turn now. He turns like an 18-wheel lorry, bro.
I agree. with that, and I think in terms of him, is he good enough for? Let's look at. You've got to look at Man City and Liverpool.
Johnny Evans is better than him. Leicester got him for £3 million.
Yeah, you've got to look at Man City and Liverpool in terms of how they play on the ball and off the ball. And is he good enough? Is he good enough to go into those teams and start? No, I don't think he is. But I also don't think he's Championship level. I think he's a good Premier League player that's gone for too much money, and that's carried around with him. He's then been given the captaincy in a team that defended deep and played on the counter attack, so he looked better because he had people, giving him that security. But in a team where they want to get to, he's not good enough.
I'm exaggerating when I say Championship level.
So I don't know if you are. No, I don't know if you are. I genuinely don't.
He's not Man United level.
Because I've watched a Premier League relegation battling side for the last fuck knows how long, and when I watch Maguire and I watch Lascelles, I do not see any difference.
Yeah, but the difference is Maguire's been asked to play out from the back. He's been asked to play in front of, he's captain of the biggest club in the world. Lascelles, Harry Maguire is the centre back that helped England get to a final.
So listen to me on this one then. Listen to me on this one. Who do you think's under more pressure in terms of attacking, having to defend against attacks? Maguire or Lascelles? Clearly, it will be Lascelles. He'll have more things that he has to defend throughout the course of a season. If you would ask me who has more individual errors, Maguire or Lascelles, I'll put my money on Maguire, and that says something. So I personally think he's a bottom 3 relegation battling defender, Maguire. I never watch a game and think, wow, he's something.
I think he's a little bit better than that, but what he's showing at the moment is exactly that.
Yeah,
and I think
is that the worst?
I've been a bit hard on him in the last.
Is this not the worst signing in Premier League history right now?
Possibly, when you look at the money he spent, but there's been a lot of big money. There's been a lot. This season just said Phil Coutinho is better than £100 million.
Di Maria was bad.
Alexis Sanchez.
We're talking for the we're talking about the money.
I think Werner's been horrific.
Yeah, the money, in terms of money spent.
Are we all forgetting Lukaku just come for 100 mil? We all talk about Man United.
You got time.
We got our money back. Lukaku tonight.
Maguire's played a lot of games for Man United.
I'm sorry. Yesterday I come out of the ground and I was just fuming at him and I shouldn't have been. But I've sat there for months and watch this guy stink the place out, and it's after the game when he's it's always somebody else, and it's like, bro,
but that's killing him as well.
Come on, man,
that kills him as well. He has to come out and he has to talk.
He doesn't. And look, he's not the only problem. I can go through a list of problems. Luke Shaw next to him, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. He needs to fix up.
Score more than one goal.
Didn't Luke Shaw play them on side again? Again, classic Luke Shaw problem.
He doesn't move.
Playing them on side all the time.
Bro, have you ever seen a centre-back lead their line? Yo, lads, your line is me. Bro, Maguire, talk to somebody. Varane, talk to somebody.
Him and Luke Shaw have been a disastrous pair together. The amount of times I've seen them bump into each other on the way to a goal being conceded is staggering. Do you know what I mean? Look where you're going, lads.
And then you look at McTominay in front of them. Look, God loves a trier, yeah. He'd be just like me in a Man United shirt, running all over the place, great stuff. But sometimes that is a hindrance. He doesn't show for the ball. He's not good on the ball. We have got a Scottish midfielder who plays in centre-back for Scotland. Says all you need to know. There, do you know what I mean? He can't even get in past John McGinn, and John McGinn's quality. So you look at that, you got Scott McTominay in midfield. Our only good players, yesterday were Pogba. He's not going to be here next season.
He's playing without it looks like it doesn't matter.
Bruno,
to him, he's like.
Can we explore that? What do you mean?
Well, Pogba, when I see him play now, it's like there's very little pressure on him. He looks so happy.
He always plays like that, though.
No. There's times I've seen him, I've watched him, and I thought, you know what, you don't look as natural. Yesterday, the way he was rolling the ball around, the way that he was exploring the space.
I feel like
there are times where I've looked at Pogba and gone,
He doesn't seem as burdened.
Right, exactly. He doesn't seem as burdened.
I can see what you mean in terms of at times he seems burdened, but that's Man United as a whole over the last 5 years. I think a lot of the time he plays with a smile on his face a lot.
But I'm not talking about a smile on his face. I'm talking about I love watching.
He's not worrying about the consequences of him making a mistake. Exactly. Which is bringing out the best of him.
Exactly.
So with Man United, if you could bring in one player, because there's problems all over the pitch, but if you could bring in one player that you think would have that ripple effect. And I mean positionally, what position would you swap?
A DM.
It's got to be right. I think that needs to be remembered, because I agree, because I think there's a ripple effect with all the other problems that would be so changed in terms of the control of a game if you had that.
Yeah, it's true, but it's at the same time, go on, still these players that we do have to take some responsibility for what they're doing.
I get that.
And when you're playing for Man United, and you're not doing the basics, because look, we don't need a new DM to beat what is in front of us. Do you know what I mean? At times, yes, we need probably to keep up with City and keep up with Liverpool and Chelsea, but we don't need this to beat the teams that are around us. And players just aren't.
It's being forgotten as well. You're not scoring more than one goal. If you don't score more than one goal, you're going to struggle to win.
You know what? In the last few games, that's been down to missing our chances rather than not creating.
Why are we going mad at? Why are we going mad at the rest of them?
Huh?
We are. I think all 11 of them are terrible.
You're not getting mad at other people. I think it's because Man United, you've run out with so many different options. Like, who should we blame?
No. But I'm not saying there's one person to blame. I'm not saying one person to blame. But what I'm saying is, because I hear so much, we'll come out of a game. We drew against Burnley recently, but the other week when we beat Burnley at home, people were coming out and saying, "Oh yeah, McTominay's class, isn't he?" It's like, what? And it's like with Maguire as well. People go, "Oh, he's quality because we'll keep a clean sheet here and then." It's like, these standards are in the mud, man.
Can we talk about the transfer window then? Because obviously the Greenwood thing happened, and that surely had an impact on the mentality of the whole club. I mean, it couldn't have been a good feeling knowing that.
You lose an option as well, don't you?
I mean, yeah, it's bad in every sense of the word. You know, we can't really talk about what happened, but obviously we've all probably got the same opinion. And then they lose Martial, then they lose Donny, and you've got Ronaldo going through his worst period. Cavani looking like he's keep going for holidays.
You know, Cavani, yeah, we sing his name, man. Yesterday, I love the song and that. It's a great chant, King of Uruguay, all that stuff. But I was singing the song and I stopped and I thought, bro, this guy was asked to play this week and he didn't want to play, or like he just felt tired or something. Like, is this what we're singing this guy's name like he's cancer now, bro? Like, I just started to think, like, what is... Yeah. We're getting taken for mugs by most of these pricks.
Standards are very, very low at United these days. That's just...
I love him, he works his arse off and all that, but then every time Rangnick comes out, it's like, oh, Cavani didn't want to play this week. And it's like...
Can we talk about the Jesse Lingard thing then? Because there was obviously, going back to the transfer window, Jesse wanted to leave, didn't happen. The logic in that, where Rangnick comes out, and this is the guy who's supposedly going to be building the Manchester United club for a 2-year period after this at least, and yet he said let him go, and the board went against him, so they're not even listening to the guy already.
That changed after.
That was how I perceived it.
Once we had no Mason Greenwood.
Yeah, but the point was Rangnick said that I'd agree to let him go, and the board had made their own decision. Fair enough, whatever. But then Rangnick comes out and says, Jesse Lingard, I've given him time off because he's asked for leave for personal reasons till he gets his head right. And then Jesse Lingard tweets out and goes, it's a load of shit. You know, I'm ready to play, I'll always be ready to play, and that's who I am for Manchester United. So the whole vibe of the club, the mixed messages, I've never looked, this is the thing, even throughout all of the seasons of a lack of achievement for Man United, whether it be Moyes, Mourinho, Van Gaal, I've always thought, they're a joke at the minute or whatever, but they're not that far away. I've never ever looked at Man United the way I look at them now. You know, when we're looking at Everton and think they're in a mess, I just look at Man United and think they're a bit of a bigger version of that, a bigger mess.
Big Everton.
But honestly, I know this is mental, but I just don't see a way back, because there's nobody at that club who was making a decision for Manchester United which I can honestly go and go, I can put stop on that and go, there's someone with a plan here. Like, they're not even listening to Rangnick.
I think Rangnick's criminal in the first place. I think he's come from an average club in the Russian league, the sporting director of that. He's done some good things in Germany and Austria in terms of some of the players he signed. Obviously he signed a young Haaland, a young Mane.
Do we know it's him, but
if he's at the apex of the biggest club in the world, the guy who's not a top manager, he's never won a league as a player or a manager, you should be hiring the best in class at the top of the top of any football club is the manager.
I think you know what I will say. I think there's an argument on his ability as a manager. I think that's fine, and I think that's there to be had clearly. But we couldn't really go for the best in class, because the best that you want isn't available.
But the whole point of bringing him in, that's not the point of bringing him in. The point of bringing him in is that he identifies the best in class before they become the best in class. So you're not bringing him in to go, okay, let's get a Vlahovic or something like that. Everyone else has identified that. The reason that Rangnick was brought in was to lay foundations for whatever manager comes after, right?
But the whole thing about it was confusion, because he was even saying, you know, I want to manage, really. I would rather keep managing.
Yeah,
so that alone shows he's not even on board with the original plan, really.
He's never been a top tier manager ever, and I think it's a good argument.
Why wouldn't he though?
Yeah,
he's come from fucking Russia. Of course, he's like, yeah, fuck, I want the Man United manager's job.
But why is he in Russia? Why is it Lokomotiv Moscow?
Well, he's in Russia because they offered him a huge sum of money. But around that as well.
I don't think you can argue about his abilities as a director, because I think he's proven. I totally agree with you as a manager.
But I'm saying I don't know. I don't know whether when you say it's his director of football, he was also then heavily backed by the infrastructure that the clubs gave him at those places.
Of course, but he would be at United.
Yeah, but you say that he would.
The problem at United hasn't been finances, has it? It has been.
But no, I don't mean finances. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I'm not talking about finance. We know all these things aren't necessarily a problem at Manchester United. I'm talking about the reason that they pick these players. They pick these players because they look at people statistically, and they look at people. They don't go, that guy's got a good foot on him. They go, right, how's this person performing? What level is he performing at? How can that be extrapolated out to be like a Moneyball thing? Nkuku, whoever you want to call it, right? And they aren't doing that at Manchester United. And we criticise other Premier League clubs. We criticised Liverpool not long ago, and Liverpool weren't going to go in the transfer window at all. They weren't going to do anything in January. But they find out that Luis Diaz is going to go somewhere else, and they go, right, that's the guy that we're going to sign for that amount of money. And they go and they spend it. So you're telling me that Manchester United couldn't have been improved by, if this guy's got a little black book or whatever it is, not Epstein style, but if he's got a little black book, then
he does look a bit.
Right, surely they haven't brought him in to go, yeah, this guy is good. They've brought him in to go, right, there's a diamond there that we can sign. There's a diamond there that we can sign. And to build
the fact that one player wasn't like brought in when this guy is supposedly the fountain of knowledge on young talent within Europe, that shows.
I think that says more about the board than him.
Absolutely, but that really just annihilates your argument of they'll back him.
But whenever I talk about him, I always say if they listen to him. Yeah. Like every time I tweet about him, I always say that.
Isn't it also down to when you back him? You've got a squad here where everyone agrees that it's a sort of flabby squad with too many players. You can't solve that in a January transfer window. There's going to be some sort of kind of pain just to get through it and fix it and figure out who you want and who you don't want. So I wonder if this is just part of that.
When you do hear certain things of he's bringing in X or Y or Z or whatever, and you heard that under Ali improved like the scouting department, he improved the data side of things, but you can't speak about those things until you see results from them. Like, I can't sit here and go, oh, well, yeah, we're doing this, that and the other, because then I'm kind of just falling for the fluff pieces and the PR that come out of the club. But so whenever we have a change of manager, like, but what you hope that they are doing that, and my hope is we get a Ten Hag or a Poch in the summer, and Ralph's working alongside them so that they don't have to deal with the pricks in the board. But then your fear is they never listen to either of them, and you're just left in this position where then you go in 6 months, 12 months time, you're going, oh fuck,
so
isn't a guy.
So based on what you're saying,
go in there.
So based on what you're saying, I don't know. What I said before about how I've as an outsider never been more like, this is hopeless with the whole club at Man United. Are you feeling that? Are you? Surely the further away you get from the last Premier League title win, and the less you seem to get any closer. Is that? Do you think the fan base in general are getting that feeling, or is there still hope that a few signings in the summer and this could maybe swing?
Football fans are fickle. We're all fickle in it. If you make a signing that you like, everyone gets excited.
Naturally,
this is the shit. Do you know what I mean? So.
But the picture's growing, is what I'm saying.
But I think United fans have always been aware of where we stand, where our owner stands, and what their goals are. Their first objective isn't to win the Premier League. It may be an objective, or not an objective, a hope that it will come from whatever we're doing. But then their main objectives are never to win the league, never to win the big trophies. So you're always going to be hoping that a manager or someone like that can come in and be the guy that is the catalyst to that. Okay. Like Fergie achieved his success in spite of them wankers. Like, in spite of them telling him, Ronaldo's gone for 8 million.
You're not answering the question, which is, do you think that the entire Man United fan base, so now, is getting more to the place where I am, where I'm thinking, you know what, I don't actually see you winning the title. Like, even in the next 10 years, I'll be.
But fans are always hopeful of their team, but United fans think that.
No, do you think they think that as well?
No, United fans think the worst of it.
Okay, because to me, I'm looking at them going, while this lot own Man United, and you don't have an Alex Ferguson,
but it's like it's never coming back. Ashley, like, when you do have a change of manager, you think
maybe
hopefully he can do something.